I also got Kelly green too, I forgot to mention that one. So here's the final product. Got the pants done. On the pants here, you want to stop before you get to the hem here. So with the netting up there. If you bought it a little bit big, it might be, might need to trim that up a little bit so it's not like getting caught under your boots and such. And if you want to, if you have any extra burlap, you could take that and tie it to your boots. And yeah, and the burlap would get pretty muddy and nasty, but whatever. Okay, so pants and the jacket, they don't match overly well, but I had to get new dye, and then I got some Kelly green right here, so I lightened up the pants, and I think they look a little bit better for my area. The top part of this ghillie suit is pretty dark. It doesn't blend overly well, at least not where I've tried it, which is pretty much just my yard, so it's not overly great place to test it. One thing that I just discovered would be nice, helmet here. Use an actual helmet, because if you don't have a bipod or something like that, you can just lay your helmet on the ground there like that, take your rifle, and use the helmet as a support for your rifle. I was shooting in my yard earlier today and it worked pretty well. It's an actual rifle, not like an airsoft. Okay. A couple extra things that you should have is, if you don't have face paint, but you should probably use this anyway, even if you have face paint, you should use a bulkva, or ski mask, for those of you who have never heard that word before. Also, gloves. Not just use flight gloves, you can go buy like camo gloves, I don't know where, but don't put the ghillie material on your gloves, because it might get caught in your weapon, and I think it'd be pretty stupid just to put them on gloves anyway. Some people do their ghillie suits with very thin, like 3, 4, 5, whatever strand strips. I didn't do that. I thought doing clumps looked a little, I don't know, something, I just liked it. So I did these too, the strips, but I think I'm going to take some of those off because on the top it looks like there's a little bit too many of them. Also, on the front of your suit, you get some patches of cord or nylon or something like that, and glue them onto the front of your suit. If you plan on doing a lot of crawling, it'll cover up your pockets. So I didn't do it. Plus, also because I was lazy and I didn't want to spend the extra money to do that. And you can also do it on the pants on the front. This is the rifle that I'm using with my ghillie so far. I've ordered a sniper rifle, which I plan to put some actual burlap on it. And you can buy fake moss, which looks very nice at like a craft store or something like that. I'm not sure exactly where, but I saw this on YouTube. Alright, one thing that works well, you can take camo netting. I don't think you can find this type. This is a prototype, but the old style works very well too. So just cut it into strips and tie it around your rifle. You could probably put it over here too, but I didn't do that. It might get caught on stuff, and the best way to keep it from like falling off is to use rubber bands. They're not like green, but if you really wanted to, you could just spray paint them. But it's not that big of a deal. They're not overly noticeable. If you're in America, one thing I would recommend, because all airsofts in America have the orange tip, I would tape over it with duct tape. Or not duct tape. You can use duct tape if you want, but use electrical tape, or if you can find it, green duct tape, which you can probably get at craft stores. So if you're trying to sneak around, you know, you won't have that big orange tip just sticking out, but if you know, you have to, you can just pull it off. And you make mag pulls out of tape too. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay, last thing. I did not make this ghillie suit all on my own with no help. I went and found a tutorial, Google searched it, and not to give this guy a ton of credit because I could not have made this thing without him. I don't know who the guy is, but the tutorial is located at www.geocities.com/stalker217/ghillie/. And this video is pretty much a visual aid following what this guy said.